All right, so if you just finished reading chapter 1 of the 4 fundamentals of ball flight, you should be pretty excited. Now, if you already understand all this information, this is probably just going to kind of feel like a recap. But if it's the first time that you're really getting to know and understand how ball flight is created, how curve is created, it should be a pretty cool feeling, because now you have an idea of what it's going to take to manipulate the ball flight or to control the curve of your golf ball, which is really kind of everybody's dream, right? To be able to hit it exactly where we intend to hit it and curve it around things and hit it straight when we want to hit it straight. So you've got a pretty good description verbally in chapter 1, but I just wanted to take a little bit of time to show you kind of visually what it would look like if you were going to intentionally hit a shot that curved from left to right if you're a right-handed player. And then we'll do another one where you might intentionally curve it right to left. So if you're curving it from left to right, in order to get the ball to start and curve back to the target, in order to get it to start in a place that would work, if we're going to curve it left to right, we have to start it a little bit left of the target. That just means that my club face needs to be a little bit close to my target or pointed left. So there's a visual description of this in a picture in the book, but essentially we just want to have the face point left of the target, let's say maybe 3 degrees, just for our uses for this idea. 3 degrees left of the target's where my face points. Now when I make my path, when I have my swing and I'm going to have my path go through the ball, I need to have my path be more to the left than my face now points. So if my face points 3 degrees to the left, and I want it to curve back to the target, because we know the ball is going to start left now because the face is pointed left. If I want it to curve back, I have to swing more to the left than 3 degrees to get it to curve back. So let's say I just swing 3 degrees to the left and my face is pointed 3 degrees to the left. I'm going to hit a straight shot that's going to start left and continue to go left. If I have a path that's more than 3 degrees to the left, so if let's say I have a 5 degree to the left path and a face that's 3 degrees to the left, then my ball is going to start left because the face was pointed left, and it's going to curve back and probably end up pretty close to the target. Now if I overdo the path, if I had my path like 10 degrees to the left, which would be an extreme out to in brushing across the ball, I'm going to create so much of this clockwise rotation that my ball is going to start left, but it's probably going to curve back across the target and end up on the right side of it. So that'll mean we've overdone it. And when you're out there experimenting, again, this is really cool. You can go out to the range and you can experiment. You can try stronger grips or starting with the face more closed and just trying to swing more to the left if you're trying to intentionally curve it from left to right. Or if we wanted to hit a draw, we could intentionally set the club face up. Now if I want to hit a draw, I have to start the ball right of the target and have it come back to the target. I don't want to start at the target and curve left. So if I have my face square to the target and I swing out to the right, yes, I'm going to be creating some of that draw spin, but because my face was pointed straight, my ball is going to start straight and then curve left across my target. So what I'm going to need to do is, when I'm experimenting out there, aim the club face just slightly right of the target, and then aim the path a little bit more, or exaggerate the path a little bit more out to the right of the target, so that when my club comes through, it can create some of that counterclockwise spin. Because the face was pointed a little right, the ball will start a little right, and then because of the spin, it's going to curve back to the middle. So again, this is a really cool thing. And again, just to give you a little bit more insight, this is all based on center contact. When you get to chapter 3, you're going to learn about gear effect and how mishits or hits on the toe or the heel are going to affect these things. But based on center contact, you can actually now, with the information you can go to the range right now and start experimenting and trying to hit some draws and some hooks and some fades and some slices. So that's really cool, and hopefully this visual helps out a little bit just to get you an idea of what it might look like to have a path from outside to in or a path from inside to out to hit those fades and those draws on command.